Hey, fishers. Goodness, I'm really not too sure what to say about this weekend. According to the forecast, it's supposed to be a reasonable weekend. It's been a bit tough through the week, crappy days, that sort of thing, wind and a little bit of drizzle and that. Not a lot of fishers out, not a lot of reports to be honest with you. So if you're heading down to Dart, I'd put it in the same category as last week. It was pretty darn good then, and I can't see any reason why it has changed now. I do know the Hume Weir still fished well through the week, and on last weekend it was really good. There was a lot of redfin caught. Now the trout scenario down there, they haven't really fired. I thought they would have by now, or at least got better. There's the odd one getting caught, the big trout and that sort of thing, but the redfin are going crazy stuff. They're absolutely amazing down there. We're real happy with those. Plenty of good size reddies, trolling, casting, bait fishing, whatever you like to do. You just got to find them, which isn't too hard at the moment actually, if you know how to got half an idea how to use a fish finder. If you're not using a fish finder, troll around with the little custom crafted tadpole with a soft plastic above it. That'll get you down about 10 metres. That's where some of the bigger, most of the big redfin are hanging, and you should do really well down there. My whaler's getting close to being full again. It's really coming up. Boat ramps all back in the water. Few cod getting caught down there. So you've got a little bit of time till the end of the season. You've got the rest of this month. So if you want to go and chase a cod down there, this is the time to do it. Weather like this isn't too bad. If it comes up blowy, it's hard down there. It's not worth the effort. Now the Murrumbidgee River has been really good. I've been real happy with it. A few cod getting caught on bait, a few on lures, plenty of crays, but it's starting to come up pretty quick now. They're starting to make airspace, or trying to make airspace up in the dams. So I don't think it's going to be great this weekend, to be honest with you. I'd sort of put it in the too hard basket. It's up to you, of course. They're getting some really good fish out of Blowering, or really good redfin. Real happy with that. Some reasonable trout on the top end of Blowering. It's pretty darn good. A few big cod, not a lot of cod. Hasn't been great. Hasn't been a great cod season, I must admit, but it's all right. It's certainly worth the effort. Junimar Pondage, haven't mentioned this one for a while. Walk the bank, cast a few lures. You'll be surprised. Some very nice redfin, some nice trout, and some nice cod, and the odd yellow coming out of it. So certainly worth the effort there at the moment. Bingo, it's excellent. No hassles about picking up a trout there. Nice easy boat ramps. Mate, we're blessed around here. We've got everything going for us. It's absolutely fantastic. You can't get it much better. Not far to travel, plenty of places to go, plenty of fish to be caught. Yukonbean, Jindabyne, still happy with those. What I'd recommend though, if you're fishing some of these areas at the moment, when you've got low barometers, make sure you've got lead line in the boat to get your lures down a little bit deeper. That 20 to 30 foot mark. Hume Weir's the same. Blowering, no problem. Talbingo, definitely. And even up at Uke and that. But early morning, late afternoon at Uke, you'd get right up into the shallows, less than 12 feet, you'll do all right. Jindabyne, same story. Haven't heard anything from Tentenga. Obviously, most of that's closed off. You can get in occasionally at the top end, but just call it closed off until the October long weekend, and hopefully be all right. These dams are dropping a little bit. Again, they're trying to make airspace in Burrinjuck, Blowering, and Wagga. So, letting a bit of water out of those at the moment. Not as much as I thought they would, but they are letting a little bit out. Burrinjuck's been really good on the big cod of a night time, but everybody going up there through the day, don't expect to get big numbers of fish because it's been hard on the yellow scene, on the troll, that sort of thing. Not a great deal of activity there, a few redfin, that sort of thing. Getting real good reports from Wagga Dam. It is very good at the moment. Bait fishing off the bank for yellows is really fired up. Getting a few silvers still, a few cod off the bank with bait. If you're chasing cod though, the Abercrombie arm seems to be the most consistent. Whether you bait, troll, cast, it doesn't matter. It seems to be really good. Best spot for yellows seems to be up the Lachlan arm. Main basin's still okay, move around, up around Ogie Creek's not too bad. Used to be one of my favourite dams. Haven't fished it for a while, but certainly worth having a look at Wagga. It's really spot on. Burrendong, Windermere, a few fish coming out of it. Not getting many reports from there though at the moment. But as it warms up, we'll start to hear them fire up, that's for sure. Anybody chasing a few trout though, we've got tons of trout lures. We're stocked to the hilt for this start of this season of trout lures. You get Tassies, your Bullets, your McGraths, the Selters, Vibraxes, all that sort of stuff for the streams. Got all the ACs in the slim minnows and all your standard cod slim minnows, but we've got heaps of slim minnows in all the depth ranges in a fair range of colours. It's not possible to have all colours nowadays because every time we turn around, someone invents a new colour. Jesus, I really wonder whether the fish know the difference. Anyway, sceptical old bugger I am, but still, there's plenty of fish getting caught on them. CC minnows in the mini minnow, absolute dynamite lure. The trout fishers are loving that. They're getting plenty of big fish on it. So as you said, we've got tons of stuff. Get ready for the trout season, because this weekend might be a bit ordinary, you never know. This is Compleat English Fishing Report for this week. We'll catch you next week.